We have no clue how many other offers there are, where your offer stays, and they don't start looking at those bids until, what is it, day 11 or day 12?
That's for investors.
Well, no, it's different. You know, we don't know about it until they say, oh, well, guess what, we've picked your bid. You know, they'll send us an email that says, okay, well, we've picked your bid. And once your bid is selected, we need to get on the fast go train and make the escrow. You have 2 days to get a cashier's check. And the earnest money deposits on a HUD home is if it's something under $50,000, it's a $500 deposit, and if it's anything over 50, it's $1,000. And the only earnest money they'll take is a cashier's check or maybe a money order, and that gets payable to your selected title company, which is kind of nice. You get to pick the title company. So we do have a really good title company that's a HUD approved title company, so they know how their process works. So, you know, we have to get that earnest money check from you, and it has to be sent to the listing agent within 2 days. So here it's going to cost you a little more money because you've got to pay to get it overnighted, unless you're going to get in your car and drive if it's somewhere close. You know, but it's your responsibility to pay for the overnight to get it to the title company, and then the listing agents, we have to get it then to the title company once we're directed to do so. So there's a lot of things that go along with HUD properties. It's not as easy as just, you know, oh, I like this house, let's write a contract and we're good to go. It doesn't work that way. You know, it's very complex.
Involved.
Yeah, it is a very involved process.
Can I ask a question?
We're not doing any questions.
Okay. So what's the benefit of a HUD house over just buying a regular house?
Well,
Am I getting it for less money or better? What's
all of the above. You know, I mean, you're buying a foreclosure, and you know, there's misconceptions about foreclosures.
they take
Okay.
forever?
Well, no, not all of them. You know, the misconception about buying a foreclosure, everyone in their mind thinks garage sale pricing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Instead of me going and buying from the Kohl's at $100,000 full price, I'm going to go buy this REO foreclosure because I can get it for a steal. They're not like any other seller. They want to get as much money for their property as you would for yours. So, you know, it's not, it's just maybe a more desirable area this particular HUD home is in, or whatever. You know, it's just
So
another.
the only stipulation is that it was foreclosed on the FHA loan.
Right.
Okay.
You know, there's 4 kind of foreclosures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's the Fannie Mae foreclosure, there's a Freddie Mac foreclosure, there's a HUD foreclosure, and there's a HECM foreclosure. And sure, there's other banks and other private mortgage companies that do foreclose on people and you list and buy, but the main 4 are those, and they're foreclosed for various different reasons. Like HUD is an FHA loan, a HECM is a reverse mortgage, a Fannie Mae is a conventional, and a Freddie Mac is conventional also. So it just depends upon how they were secured, right? Okay.
You can do as
So,
little as 3%.
you know, there's a lot of benefits to buying these foreclosed properties.
New program.
What else did I want to show you? This I'm going to just kind of pass around. This is the contract package on a HUD property. I mean, don't look at it and let it scare you, but it's just anytime you buy any kind of a foreclosure, whether it's Freddie, Fannie, HUD, or HECM, there's going to be more paperwork, okay? And it's a government entity, so they have different guidelines than regular sellers would have. So it just makes it a little bit more interesting. I also have these brochures right here that I definitely want you to have a copy of, because it's all about buying your first home. Not just buying your first home, but buying your first home with HUD. And it gives you a lot of information in here on the whole process. It goes about questions and answers for a first-time home buyer. You're thinking about buying a home, what you should kind of think about, things you need to do before you get started, when is the right time to start looking for a home, and that's after you've met with a lender, you've gotten pre-approved, you know, you've been able to look at what your expenses are, what your income is, what can I afford, and definitely owning versus renting is huge, because not only are you paying less money, okay, you're also getting so many more benefits with taxes, and you know, it's your home. It's not somebody else's home. You know, you have your own sense of pride in your
Earning
own home.
equity, yeah. And it's cheaper to own now than rent.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
business.
yes. So do we have any questions at all? I know we've passed around the properties that we've got, and hopefully we start to get a lot more HUD homes. Does anyone have any questions?
Very thorough. Great.
Nice job, yes. Informative.
Well, thank you very much for coming to our outreach.